True Sim round 4. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. See what we can do here. But yeah, we're gonna as far as Q School goes for the main tours, that is very comfortably elite. We're gonna miss Plat. That's okay. Gonna live some life, you know. We'll play in the promo events and stuff. We'll play in the promo events. See if we have enough to get up to Plat. I think the tough thing is, like, where we're currently at with consistency, I think we're a few strokes per round behind. Meaning, very much so the potential of us, like, ending up, you know, too far back in Plat. So we may just be in that, like, may just be in that territory of, you know, kind of the limbo state, just between Plat and elite. That felt bad, yeah. Get over it. With Bennett Foddy? No. Okay. G-Dog's True Sim game gets stuck? No, I did not. Care to explain? Oh, this is gonna be tough. We actually have a really good lie, which is interesting. So I don't think we have to do anything too crazy here. Just get it over. Okay. I'm really struggling with the, like, super partial tempos, and there's something in my head that, like, when I go from the practice swing to the real thing, well, that was weird. I think my character just pulled his putter, like, out of the ground. All right. Okay. Very much so what should have been a potential birdie gone awry. But at least a big par save. His game just crashes every time he tries to play. Do we know, like, what happened prior to that? Like, was there, I don't know, was there, like, something that could have caused it? I just mean, like, did something, I don't know, did he get into some funky spot, or just end of a hole or something decided to die? Okay, if you could sit up here, that would be fantastic. That would be a fantastic roll, thank you. He backed out on a pop-up saying, happy, joy, joy, concluded mid-flight on a shot. Okay, so, like, basically the state of it is essentially corrupted. Like, there's something messed up about it because it, like, doesn't know the, like, normally if you quit out during a shot, it would reload your shot when you go into the tournament again. What are you on about, Fig? Huh? What are you on about, man? 3:15 is way too long. Ball goes in the hole and then crashes. That sounds fun. State was corrupted, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. How dare I talk about corruption? Okay, I want to go after this green. But how's I will do it? I don't know. This driver punch shot is shorter than the 3 wood, so like that doesn't do me any good. All right, we're gonna go at it and we're gonna hope for some bounces and rollouts and all sorts of fun things. It's gonna be a bit too far and too left. All right, so I didn't de-loft enough and I overhit it in more ways than one. How we finished in qualifying? We got to 42 under, so we had a 12 under, 11 under weekend. Kept the ship pretty steady through the rest of the way. Yeah, that'll be very much so like right in elite. Because the plat cut is gonna be like 45. Okay, that bounced a lot more. For being soft greens, that was certainly some bouncing. Nice. All right, back to back. All right, 315 downhill. Like everything about this is just gonna. This is just full send, carry the bunkers. Just let it rip. This carry's gonna be so far, by the way. Yeah, 335, and then just let it continue to roll down and down and down and down. Yeah, pretty much no wind and 375 carry, so like that's about as good as you can ask for. And now we got Kermit coming in with the raid. What's going on, man? Thank you very, very, very much. Welcome on in, everybody, from Kermit's. We just finished our TGC qualifier not too long ago. Now we're playing a little bit of True Sim. .135 to the front of the green. Give it some D-loft. It is a little above the feet downhill with maybe wind, so I'm just gonna play it a little bit out. If there's no wind, it's gonna just hang out there. Hard thing is I can't take a look at the green from the approach to know if there's any wind, so it's kind of guessing whether you're at 0, 1, or 2. Looks like it's like maybe 1 or 2. Fortunate for the roll. Tough part though is now we've got a downhiller. I have to imagine, based on everything that I've seen thus far, is that we're gonna have some left to right break in this putt. I think it's gonna start here, turn out, come back, and then straighten out at the end. It was the right read, like just a touch under, but that was actually the right way to read that break. Alright, we're 193 down there. 179, 184. It's 9-10 yards to go on the bounce and roll. I can give it a little bit of D-loft. I also hit it 102, so that might just be money depending on what the slope is here. It hits right into an upslope and just absolutely kills it. Wow. It looked way flatter, like the rest of the way to the hole, admittedly. But like it seemed like it just died straight into a bigger upslope, but there's still three inches uphill to go, so definitely not all that flat. This is a tricky one, because I definitely think there's some left to right break in it. I could be wrong. It feels like there's more left to right than it leads on. So I'm gonna give it just a little bit more. It could miss high, but I gotta play the break I see. Okay, so there was some, not as much. That's okay. It's okay. You make judgment calls. I misjudged. All right, so this is going to be a pitch. Right now, because of my swing plane woes, full shots I've had the correction for, but right now the big problem with my swing plane is anything that's slow, partialed, anything that's not a full shot, I have some weird misses that I get. Like, the swing plane gets real bad. Wow, that downhill lie really... I mean, I guess I did hit 102 and fast, but... I feel like their downhill lie there definitely played a bit more. Played the beer league for fun? Should we start doing that? Should we add beer league in as a tournament we play just to like try 3-click? Or are they gonna get mad seeing us on their leaderboards? Yeah, I haven't either, and apparently there's an achievement for doing 3-click. But yeah, I've yet to give it a shot. Alright, I'm not going driver here. Driver gets me a little bit too close for comfort. Although this seems like a pitch shot. Yeah. How much room do we have on this? 80 to the front. How much is this gonna bite? Oh, it is gonna bite perfect. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That ball just wobbled a lot. Okay. I get maybe I should have hit it straight. There was a lot of wobbling going on. Alright. Whatever, we'll put it behind us. A little bit of a par stretch going on here, which is obviously not ideal. Like to keep the scoring up. That being said, now we've... Like, we can definitely overpower some of these par 5s. Between what we did at Keg and what we're doing here, like, having 9-iron approaches into par 5s is kind of crazy. Just, it's not just the driver distance, though. Like, the fact that we hit our 9-iron almost 170 is... It's a lot. I'm gonna give the 9-iron a little bit of D-loft. Try and get it on the green rolling rather than try and loft the 8-iron up. Might be too much. We'll see how it rolls. That's it. You can stop. You can stop. All right, that little bit of downhill makes it kind of funky, but all right, so we pay off the par train with an eagle. That's always a nice trade-off. I'll take, well, I mean, yeah, I'll take it. Obviously, you want the birdies and the eagle, like, I'm a greedy guy, I'll admit it. Ooh, I did make this a little bit harder for myself being down left-hand side. Just because I've shrunk my angle into the green. I should still have plenty. Okay. In my experience thus far, pitches have not played as much, so I'm not going to play for as much on the lie angle with the pitch shot. That said, I still need some bite. Oh, I hit it fast. Might have underread the lie just a little bit, but the fast is definitely what gets me off track there. Hey, what's up, Znari? How we doing? And thank you, Wayne. Yeah, True Sim's gonna have different tours. Right now, the first 2 weeks are gonna be qualifying for everyone, and then it'll go to like the rolling qualifying like they had. But it'll be everything like it was in the forums last year. Matthew, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome.
Got better.
Just got out of a job interview, ready to eat your dinner? How do you think it went? We feeling good? Look good, feel good? All right, it's so hard when you're that short-sighted. Pretty well, long interview process though. Like you had a series of interviews today with different people, and that was long, or like this is like phase 1, and then there's like a second one. Yeah, you like the BB-8? Straight out of Disney World. Disney World. All right. 55 with the wind at the back, it probably gets out to about 60. So I think the gap wedge is short. That's my official judgment of the situation. I think the pitching wedge is long. So I'm gonna loft it up a little bit. Still gonna wanna ride the wind. I'm also gonna play this one a little safer, just in case of a fast tempo. Well, my thumb made sure to push me to the right. It's okay, we're trying to find green on this one. Maybe the gap wedge could have made it with that wind. I just get concerned about being too short. One of May to come, so you're told? Well, one of May to come, that's a good thing, right? Like, if they're saying that, it hopefully means that they're looking to keep you going through the process. Wow, I still didn't even play enough break. That's so mean. That's so mean. For a power plant roll, you gonna be Homer? Unfortunate to take a bogey there. Stupid sexy Flanders. The Simpsons that's one of those shows that it's been around so long, but I've only actually seen bits here and there. It's like too much content, I feel like, to get into, and like my wife isn't into it, so I'd have to watch it on my own time, and they're still making it. Like, it'd be so much to catch up on. But I think they do a lot of really creative stuff with The Simpsons. Like, I definitely give them a lot of credit. I'm curious, I guess the beer league stuff is started, right? So I would imagine that people have a general idea of how shooting is going. I don't know what course they're playing on. Okay. That just didn't break at the start. I thought it was gonna be a curler the whole way. That is not the case. Getting better. So we have two tours that we play on, Nari. There's the True Sim tour, which is this. It has no aids, so there's no grid lines of any sort. And then there's the main tours, and that has grids. So two very different challenges. It just doesn't quite release enough. Ranges from 31 under to 31 over. So at 31 under through 3. Okay, so I mean the scores are pretty well right on brand with what we're seeing so far in, well, actually worse than the main tours. I overhit it. More upset about that than the fast. So now we've got uphill with just like a touch right to left. There we go. All right. The back nine here, I don't know if it's my club yardages, the way that I approach these holes. My back nines have not been great historically here. Like, we've come out and we've had decent fronts, and then the backs have just... they've gotten me in trouble. How do you get this camera angle on the green, Matthew? So, for any of your shots, if you click in the stick opposite of your swing, so I swing left, so if you click right stick as a left stick swing, you have alternate camera views, right? And so then your other option to permanent, so I have it permanently set on the green to start up top. If you go to settings and camera, you should see like one for putting or green. I think it's for the green. You can have like all shots and then individual shot types. So I have mine for the green set to like whatever the upper one is. So there's like wide, over, and ground and one other, I think. Those names are probably incorrect, but the idea is the same. There's no bunker. Why not? I mean, I guess that's why not. Because I push it and end up, instead of on the green, just barely, now I'm in the bunker. So I guess that's the why not. Ask why not and find out. Oh, you're talking about the one behind the hole. Okay. So, okay, I know what you're talking about then. I thought you were talking about the top-down putt view. I gotcha. So that is the putting and approach cam. That is the putting and approach cam. So in True Sim, because we don't have Scout Cam on, normally, if you hit triangle or Y or whatever Scout Cam is on PC, nothing happens, right? If you turn on in cameras, there's the putting and approach cam. Inside 45 yards, your Scout Cam will turn into this. And then again, you go through your alternate camera views. So it just has like shortcuts, but you can manually move the camera around. But you have to have the putting and approach cam to have like the quick snap putting angles. I got you. Yeah, so that's putting and approach cam. It's, in my opinion, a very, very important part to playing True Sim. Makes life way easier. Oh, come on, you can't be like that. That's gotta be an up and down birdie, man. That's gotta be an up and down birdie. Yeah, no problem, Matthew. Always happy to help. That's painful. That's pain. And maybe that's why, like, I struggle on this, is I haven't been capitalizing on the, like, longer par fives and things like that. Well, qualifying and position and stroke count are very related, right? It's position though. So like on initial qualifying, it is solely position because stroke count and position are 1-to-1. Qualifying later when there are already tours, so there's the initial qualifying, right? So right now there are over 2,000 people that have played. Those 2,000 people will get broken down into flights, 45 for the top, 140 for the next, 140 for the next, and then like 120, I think, for the ones below that. Now, go to next week, if you qualify, they're going to take your score and use it as like a standard deviation against the other scores to try and slot you into where they think you would fit, right? So there are 3 pro tours and basically 12 amateur tours, if you want to call it that. They're called the challenge circuit. So if somebody qualified, like somebody finished first next week, but their score wasn't that low, then they're not going to slot them all the way up into the top flight. They'll try and put them where it makes the most sense. So I think for that, they do a lot of stuff with standard deviations to try and guesstimate. Am I in the gamer flight? We're in the second flight in this game. So the main tours, not this one. The main tours have 15 different flights you could be in. This tour has 4 because there's just not as big of a group of people that play. If there were more, then they would probably make more flights. But as it stands, there are 4 for this one. All right, getting closer. In case you screwed up the first week? Not in case you screwed up the first week, because the only way that you would play in qualifying again next week is if you were so far down that you didn't make qualifying, like you didn't qualify for a tour, your score was too low and you missed the cutoff. Then you would play qualifying next week. In case you screwed up the first week is essentially they run promotion events every couple weeks. So like if you play really well in a promotion event, you'll get boosted up to a higher tour. Played 11 under. Oh yeah, you'll be 11 under is probably going to be in one of the high CC flights, I think. Hey, what's up, jokers? Cutoff is top 1,500 at a minimum. I think they said about 1,800. I think like at the max that they want to start the tour capacities at. I think 1,800 is about what they were shooting for. At least that's the impression that I got. I'm a little bit perplexed by that. I guess my swing plane ended up being a little bit right to left and completely canceled out that lie. Because that came out so straight and so far off course. Finish your rounds for the experience. Yeah, absolutely. And like if you get put in a flight, great. You know, then you put that experience to the test, compete, and keep going. If not, then you try and qualify again next week. That seems too pacey. Yeah. Just a little bit so. Marathon, not a sprint. Oh, absolutely. When you have to play your rounds each week. So the cuts happen, what is it, 4 a.m. UTC on Thursday. So basically around 11 to mid, depending on, this is where it gets tricky. Depending on daylight savings, it's 4 or 5 hours behind if you're Eastern Standard Time. So right now, because we've fallen back, I think it's 11. I think during daylight savings times it's midnight Eastern. But 4 a.m. UTC is the Thursday. So get them done Wednesday or before and you're good. Score range for the pro leagues besides Plat? No, you didn't make it. I don't know what's guaranteed. We'll have a much better understanding tomorrow, Mikey. Right now, it's kind of in that, like, we're missing some of the info. Yeah, we don't know what the day 4, like the round 4 stuff looks like. Man, that is like a little spot to land that in. Yeah, and so then the last two are that ends Saturday night. So the new event starts Saturday night when the event closes. So basically you have Saturday night till Wednesday, and then you've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you decide to not play all 4 before the cut is determined. That's just Plat, Lindsay. The other ones will still have cuts, but Plat, because it's 45, is not going to. This feels like it's gonna be short. Also, that broke so much in the other direction. I was not prepared for that. Dude, this back 9 eats me alive every single round. The Live Tour, except it's not invite only. It's like, what is that crap? Oh no, push slow, get down. Get down, kick left. Yeah, it's not invite only, and we don't get money. Well, I say we, I'm not in, I'm in elite. I hear that the PGA Tour pays, so that's where we're going. Or we're gonna go to Euro. That's back to back with the push slow. Which, that slow just like absolutely killed my carry on that. Getting so lucky with the downhill. Yeah, I'm not going to LIV. They're not paying enough. I'm going to stick it a tour below and take... You know, the money's not going to be as good as it was on Plat last year, but if Scud can make 28 mil, I can make a couple $100,000. You gotta turn! Scam. Hey, D-Pat. Yeah, we played 1 and 2 yesterday, 3 and 4 today. We shot 12 under, 11 under on the weekend, so we're gonna be comfortably elite. Reflect where the PGA Tour is now? Oh, did they really? So the money list is gonna have higher numbers on the site. That's fun. Nice little touch. All right, little bit fast. That's okay. I'm basically just trying to play the breaks to get it over and fade it a little bit. We got pretty bad on the lie range there. Lost like 10 yards on it. All right, big eagle putt. Let's try and come home with at least a under par back 9. Sit. You've got to be kidding me. How does that break that much? I hate this game sometimes. Well, this has been True Sim. This has been True Sim.